My name's Hugh from the Mini Specialist. Today I take you around this 2007 Mini Cooper S convertible. So this is one of the last of this generation of Mini Cooper S. The convertible went on for a few years after the hatchback was superseded by the next generation, actually. So this one is a supercharged Mini Cooper S, not a turbocharged Mini Cooper S. Now the last owner spent quite a lot of money making some visual enhancements, and he spent a lot of money in the carbon fibre shop. And I'll go into that in a bit more detail in a minute. Just take you around though, and you can see the car from the outside. Hood is up, hood is quite clean. I think there are some age-related marks on the hood, but it's in pretty good condition. And the bodywork, as you can see, I'll go that in a bit closer detail in a minute. Gold wheels, gold stripes down the side. And as I mentioned, the carbon fibre trimmings a lot of places, so around the headlights, on the scoop, the grille, the second grille, the lower grille, the windscreen wiper arms, the mirror backs, the door handles, the belt line, all the way around, the tailpipes. So yeah, carbon fibre is the theme, and on the inside too. So on the steering wheel, and around the dash, the glove box, around the radio, this guy liked carbon fibre, and it looks pretty decent. So under the bonnet, very tight engine bay. This, we've got a new aircon condenser here. This is a new or a fairly recent coil pack with new HT leads. Other than that, the engine's standard. There's nothing being added or taken away from the engine. You do have the brace on the front, which is optional as well. So I'll start the engine up so you can hear it. It does make a nice sound, so should be on the button. There we go. Now when you rev the car, you're going to get the supercharger whine, which is there. And you do get a little bit of crackle and pop. As well. So that's the engine, sounds pretty sweet. Let's dive into the bodywork a little bit more detail. Now you do have xenon headlights on the car. The bonnet is nice. It's did have some stone chips in it. We've actually resprayed the bonnet to make that much better. I think that was the only criticism I had of the car when it came in. It had some fairly big stone chips, which is sorted out. Wheels are gold, unusually, and they are alloy wheels. These are quite expensive alloys. Coming down this side, you can see that the bodywork is in pretty good condition. I think that's just a bit of dust, yes. So there we go, no bumps or grazes. There is a tiny, tiny bump there. You can see it just about, if you look closely. So, and let's see one there. When you stand back, you don't see it. When you go in for a close look, you can. Let's have a look down here. So we've got the body skirts on, side skirts. So this has got the John Cooper Works skirts on it. Rear wheel looks good, tyre looks good. Coming around the back, rear parking sensors. A couple of badges which the previous owner put on because he was quite a Mini enthusiast. Black Mini Cooper S badge, black Mini badge. But in the boot here, the roof does fold without impinging on the boot. Now I will do that shortly, but this is a parcel shelf, and that has to be in place for the roof to fold. So continuing around then, on this side, wheel looks good, tyre looks good. I don't think there's any bumps or grazes around this side. No, and then coming back to this wheel, looking good, and then round back to the front of the car. Coming into the car, you can see we've got full leather interior. These are heated front seats, genuine rubber mats, which are quite expensive actually. We have a mini kind of puddle light there, so logo on the puddle light. Let's get in. This is the Kronos pack. So basically, where the speedo is on most Minis, you've got extra dials. So you've got oil pressure, oil temperature, engine temperature, then the rev counter and the speedo here. So let's just start the car up. Light should go out. Now you can see, as of today, the mileage is 78748. Put some lights on, bit of backlighting. The previous owner put black backings to these two dials in front of you. Also the carbon fibre here. Now I don't know why this button is silver and that one is black. I can't explain that. He's put also a nice stereo in there. There's a manual for that, and down here we've got an FM transmitter so you can connect your phone. Also, these are carbon fibre. This is all carbon fibre, and this has been replaced to a more shiny one. So this is for your headlights, fog lights, windows, and so on. Down here we have mirror controls and the 2 heated seats. Central armrest, which is a nice position, folds out the way. And then up here we have the roof control. So this is to open the windows all in one go, or down in one go, and this is to open the roof. So we're going to open the roof now. So this starts off by going back to the first stage. Now you can stop it at any point here, so it kind of gives you a sunroof effect. And then you have to let go of your button here and press it again, and then the rest of it goes. The rear windows go, and then, as you can see, the roof goes down. Keeping the finger pressed, the windows will come back up, and then the front windows come back up. Now, if you want all the windows down, you can press this button, and the rears go down first, and then press it again, and the fronts go down. So now you've got no windows on the side at all. So that's that. In terms of service history, we have some stamps in the book here, one at 12,000, 32,000, 39, nearly 40,000, 57,000, and then some receipts. So in summary then, we have a 2007 57 plate Mini Cooper S convertible in really nice condition. It's got good miles, less than 80,000 miles. It's been serviced pretty regularly. It sounds good, and it's been visually enhanced by the previous owner in a number of ways, which I've shown you. So anyway, come along, have a look, see what you think, drive it. I think you like it. Thanks for watching.